Okay, thanks everyone for joining us. Don and Nancy Carson here from up in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. We wanted to spend some time with you tonight, giving you a business perspective. Nancy, you've been, a traditional business person for quite a while, and you've seen the ups and downs. But would you say that the home-based business offers you a different way of looking at things after going through what we've gone through in our traditional businesses?
Well, I think one of the powers of a built home-based business, of a business that you've already built, is it allows for incidentals. It allows for things to happen in your life. It allows for when you have an emergency that you need to attend to, that you can attend to it. It gives you time, and that is not afforded to you in any other business. And you can even do this business when you have to be possibly at a hospital bedside or wherever you need to be. You can be there and be there for your family. And I can't think of any other business that you can do that from.
Yeah, and I think that's what everybody needs to look at when they get, find a home. When you're looking for a home, you've got a job and you're saying, hey, what am I looking for to do outside of what my current career is that might supplement what I'm doing? And, you've got to have that ability to find something that gives you that freedom, I believe. And
it's just so much flexibility.
It really does. So tonight we want to give you a business perspective. So as we share our screen here and go into the play mode here, I'm hoping that all of you, really get a perspective tonight on what CollectDirect really is and what it could offer you in terms of a potential. I mean, there's no guarantee in anything when it comes to business, but businesses are always a challenge. But for my wife and I, we've had a fair bit of success, right, in the different things we've done. Sold a couple of companies, one on a traded New York Stock Exchange ticker, and others through just business transactions. Bought a number of companies.
The thing about our success, though, is some people will say that you're lucky. And I really don't believe that that's true. I don't think everybody understands that when you're in business for yourself, how much you have to put on the line, how much risk's involved. And that's another unique thing that this business allows you to do. You can do this business with just your time without having to financially fully distress yourself. Like, I mean, how many years was it before we went into the green?
Well, it was eight years.
Right.
8 years of breaking even. Yeah.
And so you've got all of this money in inventory, and here we are with an opportunity to not have to have all of our money tied up into something, but tie your time into this.
Yeah, and I think that's the most important thing to give for an early message here this evening is, when you measure your time and you start saying versus money, it's basically a job, per hour activity that gives you whatever it is you get on an end of the year, in Canada would be a T4.
Well, I read somewhere, though, if people just quit watching one TV series, that they'd have time for a part-time job.
It's funny.
And like, you can do this in the cracks of your life, which we've often proved to people. They go, well, how can you guys do this? You have traditional businesses, and in the cracks of our lives, we managed to also do this.
Well, let's go dig right into numbers and really get your head around the home-based business industry. I mean, folks, it's not going away. This is one of those things that, people are looking around North America and around the globe, and they're saying, my gosh, I got to find something to do here to supplement what I'm doing because prices are going up and inflation and everything else. And we're finding that this industry is just so amazing when you connect it to what we're offering. We're talking about a company called CollectDirect, but let's dig into the collectible industry a little bit. Just give yourself a chance to understand why, two proven entrepreneurs like Nancy and Don Carson are attracted to this company. First of all, there's 200 million people in the United States alone that are collecting something. That's a captive audience of people. But when you dig in further, you start saying, well, where is this industry right now, the collectible industry? And it's $458 billion today, expected to go to $1 trillion. Well, what's fascinating about that number, $1 trillion by 2033, is just look one more time at today and say, well, what's this industry really doing today? And it scares me when I say, you know what? All of the different things out there in the network marketing world combined, it does less than just the collectible industry. It's such an opportunity of immense proportion that people lose track. They truly lose track of of what we're really talking about here.
And imagine just 1% of those eyes.
Well, and you know what?
1%.
You know, some of our leaders in this company have been proving this concept of the small amount of growth you need to have such a home run. Well, look, we're digging into a few numbers for you tonight to really give you a good perspective of the timing of what we have here. You know, I'm a businessman through and through, and I'm here for lots of reasons, but I love timing. I love the fact we're a category creator. I love the fact that there's no competition. And I love the fact that we're debt free right out of the gate, day one. And when I look at the growth perspective of where we're going, and again, expected to be $1 trillion by the time we hit 2023, then you say, well, wait a minute, let's connect the dots. You know, all of us are understanding more and more about social media. I mean, we're attracted to things that we see. And there's studies being done right now in schools where they're going to have to start blocking the signal in the schools because the kids are doing nothing but looking at their phones and shopping and all this different social media. Well, what's the social media doing? It's causing e-commerce sales. It's causing them to have a demand and subliminally possibly getting ideas in their head what they should buy, right? And you're like that. You're always on Pinterest. You're looking at things and you covet things, don't you? I mean, it's really what you want. While the collectible industry creates wants, it's following the trademark of a fan wearing a jersey or that skill set that says I'm a great fisherman or a hunter, or the things that you just love. You're a fan of whatever it is you love, and you want what it is you want because that's what you want. Your decision is to make that decision to buy that. That's e-commerce today. If you can attract them with eyeballs, the growth can be unprecedented. So when we look at Collect Direct, Nancy, I mean, really, this just launched in October 2023, right? So we're talking just a month and a little bit ago, we started actively putting the pieces all together. Well, this is a chart for all of you to really get your business mind on this. The first 2 years of any company is going to have those people coming in, dipping their toes, and they're going to say, well, I think it's working. I'm not sure it's working. It's not going to go anywhere. But it's been proven time and time again that those that get it, those that commit, those that go to work, absolutely get through the inflection point of any business. But remember, we're debt free because all of our inventory is paid for by our owner, Dave Jordan, out of Sioux Falls, and he has millions and millions and millions of different categories and products, dollars, values, ready for all of us to basically share with the world. So as we move on to this curve, which is interesting, this is the world of business today.
It's momentum.
It's that momentum that we're looking for. So from, these next year and a half of growth that we're all going through and getting excited about, we're all looking for, wow, it's happening. And I've talked to many of you, and you'll hear my guests tonight who will share this excitement with all of you. 3 to 7 years of, wow, it's happening, until eventually it's just not going to stop. Everybody's celebrating and they're having fun. But listen, I'm not guaranteeing you anything. I'm just giving you an example of a business mindset. And you have to think this way, folks. You have to really attach yourself to the story of the collectible industry being already larger than all of the potions and lotion companies in the network marketing industry combined. We're already bigger than that. Not our company, but the industry that we're playing in. And we're the first to do this. And we're a category creator, no competition. So it excites the heck out of me. So let me introduce you to Collect Direct.
Welcome to Collect Direct. Are you ready to connect your past to your future? For over 40 years, Collect Direct has collected thousands of unique items, from sports memorabilia, comic books, toys, coins, stamps, and much more. The world of collectibles is massive today, and they all have a value of some sort. And now this collection is available to the public to not only purchase, but an opportunity for you to cash in on rewards when others purchase items from our collection. From our website, you'll be able to type in and search for an item to connect you to your past. Maybe it's Bozo the Clown, or Gumby, or your favorite hockey player. You'll be able to find those memorabilia pieces on our website. The beautiful thing is you'll be able to point, click, and share them with other people too. It all starts with our $9.98 membership plan. You'll select the categories you are interested in, then you can point, click, and share the item with others. If they choose to participate, they can join your team. It's like operating a retail store out of your home, your computer, and phone. Share the website with others, and if they purchase an item, you get paid. Retail rewards range from 50 cents to $200. This is a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week business where you can share hundreds of thousands of products. So don't miss out on those items from your past and start sharing today.
So for many of us, this is an interesting question. Nancy, how many things have you shared with your friends that you've fallen in love with in stores, on online, or on Pinterest? How many things? Or have your girlfriends shared with you?
All things.
All things. It's a point
We
click share
love them,
world.
all of them.
It's a point click share world. And so what we've done is we've created a business model where you, the member, if you choose, for a $9.98 once a year, so an annual $9.98 membership, not monthly, once a year, you get to contribute with a point click share and mentality off of a shopping collection. So when you look at Collect Direct and you look at the opportunity, let's dig in a little bit. Yes, there's sports of all kinds in here where you can dig in and find those categories. You can actually drill down and pick a category and to go exactly where you want to be. Do you want to look at, coins, or do you want to look at college sports, or do you want to look at model die-cast and trains, or sci-fi, or toys and plush? You can physically go there and look. And Dave, every day, and his team are putting products on here, Nancy. I mean, you keep going back.
I don't remember seeing the DeLorean.
Well, let me ask you, how many times do you go back to a store and to see if they have something new?
Oh, all the time.
All the time. Well, folks, this is what we're doing. We're giving you a chance from the comfort of your home, with your mobile phone, with your computer, to point, click, and share to fans out there to say all the time they want to find what they want. And let's go take a look on our website. So as we go through the different things, we're offering all kinds of items, from vintage toys to sports cards and stamps eventually, and LPs, and we've got things like Beanie Babies and all that kind of things, and Cabbage Patch coming, and Dave's adding all the time. But folks, when you think about trends, those are the hot things in the marketplace. You're going to find that you can drill into the trends in the market that Dave's added to our shopping experience. Currently, well over 11,000 items. His goal is to hit 20,000 items, possibly before the end of the year, but at least in the first quarter of 2024. What does that do for you? People keep coming back to the stores, as my wife does, and other shoppers out there, but they're going to come to your store. And so how does it work? If they want a comic book, they're going to be able to find all of our Marvel items in there. They can search right through there when they click on comic books and say, what do you got this week, guys? And if they buy it, you get paid. How do you get paid? Well, look at this. New to the site tomorrow. Can you imagine? Dave was bragging about this to me today. Morgan peace dollars from the 1800s and the 1900s. I mean, these are worth good value, but here's the beautiful thing. Some of them randomly are very serious collectibles. And what he's doing is he's actually sorting this using his really, really amazing employee, Nick, who actually is blind, who is sorting these to randomly select these and put them into the sealed cases that nobody will know what's in there. And you could get, by chance, an incredible collectible of the Morgan peace dollar and the Morgan collection of them, or the peace dollar. And he's doing this with other things, randomly putting things in there for you to have a chance. I love that, folks. When the vault goes live, this will knock your socks off. Imagine this. You're a store, you're a collectible store, and you can't have the ability to showcase $1 million item in your store, but guess what will be on the vault? Everything from serious dollars, 10, 15, 20, 50,000 to $1 million. And you could point, click, and share that. And if a customer of yours, if you were a collectible store, buys it, you can get paid a commission for just being the person that point, clicked, and shared that. This vault is going to attract so much traffic to our websites, each and every one of us, for our one-time $9.98 membership. You get to own a piece of the vault, because if you attract somebody, they buy it, you get paid. So as I go forward here, I want to dig in a little bit about, okay, I've caught your attention now, right? You're saying to yourself, well, Don, I like this. Nancy, you guys seem pretty smart. You're in business already. Why would you guys be here? Well, we said we're going to join the team. So at the bottom of the website, you drag yourself down there for your new members, explain to them, go take a look at the button that says join our team. Folks, this is brand new. On the Join Our Team link now are 2 videos. You go there, and if they say, hey, I'd like to look at this for free, they can push the free pre-enroll video and watch what it means to be a free pre-enroll. If they want to be a member for the $9.98 membership, they can click that little button and watch the video. So let's just have some fun with all of you and show you one of those videos.
Hey, can I interrupt you real quick?
It means
No.
you're reserving your spot in our dual team structure while you take your time to gather information and make a decision. You'll have access to our back office reporting system where you can see potential volumes generated by new team members and customer purchases below you. You'll also get a glimpse of the member privileges and features available to upgraded members. However, please note that you won't be able to pre-enroll anyone until you become an upgraded member, and you won't have access to the contact information of the positions below you. Additionally, if you choose not to upgrade to full membership, the company can remove your position.
So the beautiful part about that is it gives you a chance to dip your toes. But what if you want to be a member for the $9.98? Again, these videos are embedded in the Join Our Team section for you to have the video explained to your new person.
As a club member, you'll be placed in the team leg that your enroller assigns you to. This position has the potential to accumulate volume from other members or customers placed below you in that leg. You'll also gain access to our back office reporting system, where you can view potential volumes generated by new team members and customer purchases below you. Furthermore, you'll enjoy various member privileges and features. You'll have the option to explore member-only purchase opportunities, review our compensation plan, and access training materials when they become available. Plus, you'll be able to track your activity and access contact information for your personally enrolled team members and customers. Club membership also grants you access to the Collect Direct mobile app.
Okay, so we've covered a lot already, but I want you to understand the basics of what my wife and I are sharing with you tonight. Point, click, and share, a shopping mall that has thousands and thousands of collectibles from so many different categories that are there for you to find buyers that want or desire the things that are being offered. Folks, again, the collectible industry combined is bigger than all the potions and lotions and nutrition and travel companies in the network industry combined in the world. Just the industry, and that industry is destined to grow to $1 trillion by 2033. I'm sorry, as a businessman, that excites the heck out of me. And for you that are looking today, it should excite you. So let's touch on what it takes to get started. Then we're going to intro our guests, and you'll get your head around this. So you decide to be a member, and you spend the $9.98. Well, you got to get in where you fit in. And what we always say is pick one of our member-only packages, which we've now embedded our videos into, and they're in your back office. So if you buy a $9.98 membership, then you log in as a member, go over to the section that shows you where the different items are, what they're priced at, and you'll see that you can learn and earn with this company. We offer you a postcard program where you can go to collectdirectcards.com and order a card that'll have a QR code with your information embedded into it, all done for you. And this allows you to hand these out and drive people to your shopping experience. It's a fantastic way to duplicate your business. But you then look at this program and you say, okay, what do I want to get started with? There's 3 different videos here,
Welcome
okay?
to the Dugout, an exclusive opportunity for our members to dive into a world of unique collectibles. Each item in this collection holds a value of $9.98 individually, but here's the exciting part. You get to choose any 10 items for just $99.98. The Dugout is not only a fantastic way to expand your own treasure chest, but also a valuable resource for adding shareable items to entice potential prospects and customers to explore your shopping cart. Additionally, the business volume and personal volume earned from each Dugout purchase doesn't just bolster your collection, it's also your express ticket to hitting those personal volume requirements for the month, turning it into a win-win opportunity.
So you're sitting there wondering, how do I explain all this? Well, the videos will do that for you. Now, I'm not going to play all 3 of these videos because they're actually in the system for you to look at when you're ready. But I want to go to what it shows you. It shows you how to make money. We have videos on the compensation plan, which are described as simply as this. When you get to your back office and you start earning money, the commissions get paid to you based on each item in the shopping cart having volume attached to it. Now, this is all you got to do is understand that you build teams, right? So we pay you a bonus for team building. Then if you want to help others get rewarded for their efforts, we pay you for coaching them. And it's called a matching check. We'll teach you that on a compensation plan training. And all about if people keep coming back. That's repeat member and customer overrides or commissions. We call them retail rewards and fast starts. And it's just like money falling from these collectibles, because you see, each one of these collectibles have retail reward numbers attached to them, approximately 16%. So if somebody buys something for $100, you make approximately $16 just on the one-time effort. But let's just give you a quick picture, and then we're going to move on to our guests. Imagine that your shopping cart has 5 different categories that somebody picked from all over the shopping experience. Something from NASCAR, something from a Pez dispenser, a Barbie, a baseball card, a golf item, and all of that added up to $329.90. And that's an actual dollar that is in our shopping cart. Well, you'd get paid there $54.50 as what's called a fast start, just for having somebody that you point, clicked, and shared that bought that from your shopping cart. When they return every time, you can get paid if they're your customer. So if it's going to change, you've got to change it. And I'm sorry, this might be a little harsh, but look at these words here. I mean, these are things that people say to themselves all the time. You know, I mean, can I do this? Do I believe I can do this? And then your friends will say it won't work. Well, guess what, folks? It works if you work. And we can help you with that with incredible trainings done every Saturday to get you your head around there. We have Facebook groups that you can be part of called Collect Direct. Become a member. But if you're going to try to get into this group, make sure you tell us who asked you to join this so that we can verify that and actually bring you into our group. If you want to be on a group text broadcast, take a picture of this, put your telephone number in there, and our system will automatically send you next training examples. Okay, so look, I've shared with you a lot of stuff tonight, and we've got some guests that are super excited. And I hope that little bit of an overview in 20 minutes gives you a good understanding, right? We're in this to win it, my wife and I, but I got to tell you, we love where we're at in this point. So let me go right away to Australia, all the way overseas to Todd Atkins, who, Todd, you're a networker that's been around in different things, done potions, done lotions. And then all of a sudden, here you are in this collectible space from Australia. Tell us a little bit about why Collect Direct, why now for you?
Oh, Don, at first, I was unsure. I knew Dave, I know his passions. And it become, once I seen the inventory that this guy's got, you doing the talks, it just blew me away. You know, I want to thank Dave and Joyce for putting this together, you and Nancy for all you've done, and even and especially my superstar upline, Jackie Boyle, for all the help that she's done for me. I just find it hard to believe what we have in our hands for just $9.98. $9.98. We've got access to millions of dollars worth of products. All we've got to do is promote it. We don't have to hold the stock. We don't have to post the stock. It's a no-brainer. Yes, I was in the lotions and potions and all that type of thing, but nobody's got this, you know, and also how far the website advanced it's become in just 3 months. You know, yes, we're still going through stages, but we've now got links attached to every single item that we can send out to our customers. This has never been done before by anybody. Never seen it before. You know, you can't go to eBay and find things like that. You've got to search for everything. But to be able to send something direct, you're walking down the street, you see a friend, he's got a bomber's jacket on or whatever he's got on. Oh, so you collect a bit of bomber's gear? Yeah, I do. As a matter of fact, listen, what's your phone number? I'm going to send you a link. Bang. You know, it's so easy. Hand them a business card with your QR code on it. There's never been an industry as easy to do as this, and we've got no competition. So, Don, it's a no-brainer for me.
Oh, Todd, thank you so much. Those words were just coming out of my head. I loved it. You know, Nancy, why don't you introduce our next guest? Thanks, Todd.
Oh, Lily, can you come on, Lily?
Hey, everybody. Well, needless to say, I'm just ecstatic about this, but more to beyond on that is because honestly, like I said before, I didn't know much about collectibles, but I'm finding myself more and more interested because I mean, like, it's just like blows my mind where the money is at, because I consider myself more of a businesswoman, so I understand the opportunity of it. But to be honest with you, when I went to Sioux Falls, that was the first time I got my eyes open, especially going through the warehouse and all that. It's just like, wow, it just opened my eyes up to a whole different ball game. But to be frank on that, it's like, you know, I felt like that was an answer prayer for me, and it's the light at the tunnel. It's what I've been looking for. For the fact is that if anybody knows me, knows, like, you know, I'm a single mom. I have 3 kids. I have a business. I have a salon. I have real estate investments. So needless to say, I work 70 hours a week, being a single mom, go home, take care of 3 kids. I mean, you know, it's continuous. It's a circle, like, you know, a hamster on a wheel continuously. So do I have time? No, I don't have time. But, you know, this is what I'm putting, the time that I put into this to be able to get out of it. You know what I mean? So then that is what it is. So it's, and for a business that is easy to do and fun to do, like the other day, me and Kanisha get up with the whole group of friends, and we were just sitting there. We meet up at Sport Bar, and then we were just talking about, have a few drinks, you know, how to pinky up, and then, you know, so I had a few drinks and talk about it. Some of those friends are now business partners, you know, and then more to come. And then we just, it's that, how, what kind of a business that allows you to, you know, have fun and then catch up and then make money and then just, you know, just be able to have a life outside of it. And like I explained to other people, it's like me being a business owner, I do nail, I cannot put more fingers on their hands. You know, I mean, you can only do so much on that. And then I have a lady, I told her, I said, what kind of business will allow you? You can add this to any kind of business that you have, literally. Like, you know, if you have a restaurant, you cannot make them eat 2 hamburgers, but then you can add on to this. Like, I cannot make my customer do more services or nails or or anything like that, but I can actually, like, hey, can you do this? So it's a business inside a business. And then it's just a business outside of a business. It's a business everywhere and everywhere and everywhere. I mean, what's there not to be excited about that? You know, and then to mainly put, it's like, for less than the price of a hamburger would give you a possibility to buy the whole damn McDonald's. I mean, what is not there to be excited about that? You know what I mean? That is on that. And anybody and everybody, for like, what, $10, you have a whole mall in the back of your pocket. That's what I say. It's just like, for that, you'll be able to share that. And the thing is, none of that is yours. You don't have to be like, you know, stocking up or holding on or anything like that. No, but there's so many ways to earn money with it. Even if you just buy it and then resell it, or you're like, you know, just hold it on your own as your own investments. Because I mean, people is going to spend money regardless of whatever, but give a gift or like hold on to something that is actually going to be something else that you can leave a legacy down for your children or anything like that. I mean, it's just a win-win all over the place that you look at it. So, I mean, it's gonna, but to me, yeah, it was the light at the tunnel, at the end of the tunnel for me. And it was an answered prayer that someone I was looking for. So I can see a possibility now where, yeah, I'm putting more time in now, but I'm actually not putting any more time than I already am doing what I'm doing. It's just an extra, be like, hey, you know, another extra conversation. It's actually give you a chance to have a conversation with people. Right. And be able to add it on. So it's like an add-on to the business or anything that you do. And so I love that. I love that. And
I'm loving your energy, Lily. It's so cool. I think that the neatest thing when you were talking is you were basically saying you're not asking anybody to do anything that they don't want to do. Like, you're just basically saying, hey, if you're going to buy gifts and you want to redirect your spending into your own business or into growing your business, or if you want to buy sports memorabilia, or if you want to be a #1 fan and you want to find something that nobody else is going to have, if you want to have that jersey that no one else is going to have, I might be able to point you in a direction where you can find it. And it's up to you. You make the choice from there, how you feel about it. And there's very little pushback because you're not convincing somebody. They are looking for this anyways. You're just leading them.
That's right. Point, click, and share. Lily, as always, you are amazing, my friend. I always look forward to chatting with you.
Sharing with us.
Let's go all the way up in Canada, out east to Andrew Eastman. Andrew, are you there, my friend?
Yeah, I'm here, Don. Can you hear me?
Yeah, look, it was great meeting you in Sioux Falls. You drove a long way to get there. And I just got to ask you, how many miles was that for you to drive to come to that very first live event at the end of October 2023?
Oh, it was only about probably 3,200 kilometers in one direction.
Wow, was it worth it?
It was certainly worth it. We drove for 3 days at about 12 to 13 hours a day each day to get there. My wife and my daughter was with me, my 17-year-old daughter. So yeah, it was a trip that I was not going to miss. I can tell you that now. From the first day that I seen this company, I was blown away. I've been selling online on eBay off and on for a few years. I've been selling in Facebook groups off and on, different collectibles, mostly coins. And once I seen this, I said, that's interesting. I've never seen that before. So out of everything that's ever put in front of my desk, I take a quick look and I say, oh, seen something like it before, seen something like it before, seen something like it before. Don't even respond to the people. And when my friend sent me this, instantly I responded and I said, hey, give me some more information. And once I checked it out, I said, yeah, I can see this working. Now I just got to find out where the red flags are, find out who the company owner is, and really dig in and see what's there. And every day that I done my research and I looked into it, it just came clearer and clearer. And now I'm sitting here and I'm looking at everything that I've purchased, and I'm saying this is the first time ever I've bought 2, 3, 4 times in a month from any network marketing company in my life.
Wow.
And I've had organizations of 2,000 plus people in the past. And I've never once bought 2 and 3 times in a month. I'm here and I go on the website and I see something else I want. And it's not just me, there's people in my team doing the same thing. So like that in itself is blowing my mind, that every day I go in and I see something else I want. And I'm an average person.
Right.
Everybody shops, right? Everybody shops. It's not just for collectibles. I've got stuff here I'm giving for Christmas gifts. And I'm so grateful that this opportunity has fell into my lap. I really am. And I look at it each day and I say, there's so many people we can help with this and nobody knows about it. We've got the timing right now in our favor. Let's do it.
Wow.
It's
Get
so
to every
exciting.
event, tap in, learn, get in on these meetings, bring people to it, do the numbers, get the information in front of people. And it's guaranteed that you're going to move forward. Can we guarantee you're going to make money? No, we can't guarantee that. But if you do the numbers, it's in your favor. You should make money.
That's awesome.
And
Andrew,
you
so
don't-
well said.
You don't ever know who you know.
You don't know who you know.
It's amazing to me how I've had conversations with people that I didn't even know were collectors or into collectibles, or their
just a fan.
son was into collectibles,
Right.
or there was this relationship that was sort of estranged, which has been brought back together because they have this ability to talk about something that they haven't been able to talk about in a really long time.
Yeah.
Like this is a gel, this is a glue, this is an incredible thing. This isn't time away from your family, this is time with your family.
We're seeing that. We're seeing lots of families
Yes.
doing this together, Andrew.
Yeah, my family's loving it. My
Yeah.
daughter's 17. She wants to do this with me when she turns 18. My wife is supportive on it 100%. My son is 21, just turned 21 yesterday, and he's now involved as well. I see this as being a family business that can run for years. It's that
Yeah.
simple.
Well
And
said.
we got commissions today, and the first thing I done was went in and tried to spend them. But I got interrupted before I could spend them. And I'm so glad I did, because now tonight you announced those dollars are going on, the Morgan
Tomorrow.
dollars.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be spending those tomorrow.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Andrew. And you know
Thanks
what?
for having me on, Don.
You're building your own time capsule and treasure chest for your kids and their kids. That's the way I look at it when we're buying these treasures. Thank you, my friend. Let's go to our last guest, Patrick Cassio. You've been a great influence on me with just your positivity and always coming to me and saying, Don, this was great, or Don, that, because I'm a words of affirmation guy. So I love when somebody says, I like that, or you don't like it, tell me. Patrick, I love your approach. You're obviously a very, very proven networker. Tell us a little bit about why Collect Direct for you.
Well, Don, first of all, thank you for your leadership, Nancy, as well. You guys do a tremendous job for us. So we worship you guys for what you do for us. So you're serving us. And guys, none of this is about you, me, or anyone here on this call. It's about the new person that's going to be coming to this company. Don't do this for money. If you do this for money, you're going to be disappointed because we're early. It takes time to build a business. Don and Nancy, traditional business owners, it took them many, many years just to get back to zero. But the great thing that I see about this, it's one of a kind, it's unique. I know I'm repeating some other speakers that did a phenomenal job tonight. But here's the thing, folks. I don't care how much time you don't think you have it. Okay. I believe it was Lily, if I'm correct. She's a very busy person. The busy people are in front of the most people.
Yeah.
Everyone has time. It's not that someone says, oh, I don't have time to do this. It's not that they don't have time. It's not a priority.
Right.
You got to make something important to you a priority. That the money that you want to make, okay, should be in direct proportion to your deep rootest emotion. People idolize sports figures. That's why they collect. I don't want to idolize any sports figure. I want my family to idolize their dad. Dad, his picture over the fireplace while I'm long and gone. He created our destiny. That's what I see here. It's not about the money. It's about what we're going to leave after our work is done. So you have to be purpose-driven, goal-orientated. Set short-term goals, a 30-day goal, a quarterly goal, 6-month goal, and an annual goal. Write down, hold yourself accountable to hitting those goals. The way you do that is by writing down what rank you want to be. How much income are you projecting that you want to make by that time? Now, there's some new people that are on this call who've never done networking. Building a team may be scary to them. Okay, the postcards are the most duplicatable, simple thing that everyone can do. People are afraid to talk to people. You don't have to talk to people. Okay, you can just hand out postcards. Oh, put them on the red cash register. Hey, can I leave some postcards here? You never know who's going to pick that up.
Right.
I love when Dale was talking at the event and he said, literally, just go to the mall, head down, hand out postcards, Don't even look at people if you don't feel comfortable. I don't know. I'm just here until I'm done handing out the postcards. Check the link if you're interested.
Hire a teenager to go hand them out if you don't want to do it. There's ways, you just got to find the way to make the way. Get out of your own way and find a way. The biggest thing about this here, the $9.98, that will probably be the number one reason why people won't join. It's too inexpensive. When it's inexpensive in people's minds, it has no value. Let me ask you a question. How many people on this call pay income taxes? Okay, if you're an employee, okay, you're a slave to the government. Okay, they give you a W-2. They take their cut before you get your cut. As a business owner, you're going to get paid directly from the company. You're a 1099 independent contractor. $9.98 is like having your virtual franchise. Now, where are we approaching? The end of the year. Now, do you want to wait a whole 12 months to put a deduction in to save money on this year's income taxes? Or does it make sense now to buy a package, which is now putting you in business? And it's a tax deduction, so you have less tax liability. I'm not a tax expert. Go to your financial advisor and they'll advise you what you can do. But the government here in the United States gives you 3 years to turn a profit. So you have 3 years to reach zero. Okay, but the money you saved on your income taxes is making money, whether you realize that or not. So if you make a big goose egg in this business, the tax deductions alone is profitability for you.
It's one of the only things that are still out there for the independent person to, the average person to make an above average income is what others say all the time. But that tax deduction is one of the things that lots of people just don't realize is there as a real bonus. Your cell phone, your gas to get to somebody's house to show them what you're doing. That's a tax deductible expense against your other income legally. And you should look into it with your advisor, as you said, Patrick. And of course, we're not giving you tax advice. We're giving you the facts. The facts are what you buy is your starting cost, and you should be able to write that off in your market. You should be able to keep your.
Right, so as long as you have an intent to resell it to turn a profit.
Yeah, in my world, what I've learned is you've got to be reasonable. You don't get on a plane with a postcard all the way to Hawaii with your 4 kids and 1 postcard and say, I'm writing off my trip to Hawaii because I gave a postcard on the plane. That's not reasonable. Reasonable is you're going for a function there and you're attending something or you're involved in it or you're presenting something. Yes, legally, you could say that was a tax deduction. Probably your trip, maybe not your kids, but enough said with that. Look, folks, these are 4 real people that are excited. Patrick, thank you so much, my friend. I look forward to the feedback and the conversation we always have. Lily, as always, your energy is wow, it's addictive. I just love hearing you and your effort. And Todd, you're just a quality guy. I see the pictures on the beach. You walking around Australia now. Your wedding with your daughter just recently. I mean, listen, folks, this industry gives you a chance to be connected to people around the globe that actually care about you to be successful because it's a team effort.
And Andrew, with his connections with his family,
it's amazing.
I just think that is so inspiring to so many people, because there's so many people in here that have been in businesses in the past, and either their mate or their family members have pushed back and said that they didn't understand or they didn't want anything to do with whatever it was that you were doing. And this is one of those unique things that you can all do together.
Well, folks, listen, you all know somebody that's looked at this business. Every day they come back, there's new things happening. Tomorrow, you're going to see new things on the website every day. Get ready to be wowed, folks, by Collect Direct. If you're not already wowed, get ready. Lock your spot. Let's get going. Together, we can earn and learn, and here we grow. Thanks for joining us from Winnipeg, Manitoba. We'll see you next Wednesday. For those of you who want to attend our training, it's Saturday at 11 a.m. Central Time, and will be a training being done by either Dave, Jordan, the team, or one of the other people in the organization. Thanks, and we'll post this recording as soon as we can.